Welcome to another Fear Street review. I am back and I am by myself again because we have so many screeners, we had to split them, and I'm willing to drink for it. Today I'm here with Detention, which is in theaters right now, pretty much everywhere, I think. It's going to be a few spoilers just because that's how I live. I'm sorry. I hate spoilers though. So if you want to shut this down, do that. I'm not mad at you. If you're good for spoilers, stick around. We're going to describe this movie with the synopsis that they gifted us because we're not clever. In 1962 Taiwan, a group of students join an underground book club hosted by their counselor. One day, the counselor vanishes into thin air, and students' search for him takes them to a realm dominated by ghosts and spirits. So someone on Twitter told me this was originally a video game, and that makes this all make more sense. I was having a good time already, but with that piece of information, I was like, "Oh yeah, I play survival horrors. I got this." And it felt very much that. It had that energy, and it had that effort behind it. I lived for survival horror games until grad school took all of my joy away. So without knowing that it was a game, I had a damn good time, and after knowing it was a game, I had an even better good time. It's a good time. I'm gonna repeat myself again. It's a good time. I said it 4 times, so it's a damn good time. Um, it's got that creepy atmosphere and pacing of some of my favorites, like the Silent Hills and like the Fatal Frames, all of those. It felt very much like that, but with real people. It was also just very visually stunning. Like I hate CGI, and I'm always pissing on it and saying I'd rather have practicals. But like, there's this badass monster that chases them every once in a while, and he works for me. I would buy merch. He's creepy. He's gruesome. He's a lot of anxieties and fears coming from me and my own baggage. And he was just very terrified as he chased them through these hallways. I I also just want to say the acting, the design, the story were all top notch, and this movie had the audacity to also have a message at the end, which I'm not going to ruin for you. But I love that message, and I love how it was handled. One of my one of my nitpicky concerns that a student does sort of have a weird, almost affair, emotional affair with this counselor looking for, and I feel like that's inappropriate. So I put a content warning on that. But yeah, That's my one thing that gave me pause because again, I was just living my best life with these students in this hallway, looking for people, popping in on ghosts, getting the gospel from other ghosts, and figuring out who's going to live and who's going to die and who's already dead. Because again, like a good survival horror game, it messes with your perception of what's real, what's not, when you're in the world, when you're not in the world, what is going on. Am I a ghost? It was a damn good time. Yeah. So clearly this movie is a yay for me. I'm definitely gonna watch it again before the screener closes. And I'm very proud of myself for having, I think, our first spoiler-free review on accident. Kudos to me. I'm gonna have another drink about that. Special thanks to our friends at Deck Analog for this screener. If you're listening to this, watching this, and you have comments, concerns, questions, feel free to hit us up in the actual comments section where it's all public and not in the DMs where people get weird because we don't respond to those. Yeah, that's all I have for you today. Lovely days. Keep drinking. Stay lifted. Bye.